I don't think Rushcliffe should be done because I don't think Rushcliffe should have the World Cup because traffic will be a martyr.
I don't want the World Cup in Rushcliffe.
It'll get too busy and there won't be enough traffic.
There'll be another place in Nottingham for it to go, but just not in Rushcliffe.
And there's already a forest ground.
I don't want the World Cup to come to Rushcliffe because our road is already a nightmare with cars coming down it, and we'll get trams coming down it if the World Cup comes, and then it'll be really busy. That's why I don't want the World Cup to come to Rushcliffe.
We don't want the World Cup to come to Rushcliffe because it will be too busy on the roads and it will be really full. I don't want the World Cup in Rushcliffe because it would cause loads of traffic delays and cut off main roads, and also it could get really overcrowded and busy and
add to the rush hour
and it would add, and because Forest is in there. Forest is already in there.
Grounds in Rushcliffe.
Yeah. I don't want the World Cup in Rushcliffe because it's going to get a bit too busy.
Yeah, that's what I think.
I don't want the World Cup in Rushcliffe because it means building in a stadium which has to seat 45,000 people. Also, they want to build They also want to build new houses, new playing facilities, and it will just cause traffic and noise.
Hi, this is Annabelle reporting from Abbey Road Primary School. I would not like a World Cup in Rushcliffe because it'll be too much traffic and noise, and if you live around there you don't want to hear all this like shouting. And there's many other places in Nottingham than you can go.
I think it's a good idea to have it near us, but not in a certain place.
Right, yeah,
it's
not
Greenbelt,
right
and it'll be cutting off the A52. This is Sarah Dan, Cissy Lovett, and Annie Earp supporting Abbey Road School.
No, I don't want the World Cup in Rushcliffe because it will make Rushcliffe really busy. Also, lots of people will come from everywhere and anywhere really.
And park in front of your house, so you can't get out.
Yeah,
and it will be annoying.
And it will cause traffic jams.
It shouldn't be that. It shouldn't be where you're putting it because it's cutting off the A52 and it will cause traffic.
I would like the World Cup to be held in Rushcliffe because it will be good for Nottingham and it will be good for England.
I want the World Cup in Rushcliffe because I want to go and see England, and I really like to go and watch the final at Wembley.
I think I don't want the World Cup in Rushcliffe because we've already got lots of traffic and we don't really need it there. And we've got lots of cars parking on our roads, and there'll be even more if we get the World Cup in it. And I think we'll lose the space.
No, World Cup not required in Rushcliffe at all. It would be a great mistake to put that big stadium in Gamston. It's already heavy with traffic now. We need more traffic calming facilities or more traffic calming measures around the Gamston area.
Well, thinking about having the World Cup here, I don't really think it's a very good idea because you got places like Wembley, you got the Manchester stadiums, big ones like Old Trafford, you've got Emirates Stadium, you've got Stamford Bridge. We don't really need, I don't think, any other places, and you got St James's Park. I don't think we need anything any more. I mean, I just don't think we need anything.
Oh yes.
I would like the World Cup in Rushcliffe, but the only thing is that there's going to be too much traffic, so I wouldn't know quite what to do about that. But come on, England!
Oh, okay. So there's no point in building a new football stadium because I don't see what's wrong with the ones these days. And there's just no point in building new houses or anything because there's nothing wrong with the stadiums these days, and it'll just be all noisy.
and there'll be like lots of traffic, and it will take up a lot of space, and lots of people from the trains will all be filled up, and everyone will like all the people who live here won't actually be able to get out sometimes because of their driveway, and because of their driveway is blocked up by cars, and there'll be more like everything will be filled up, and hardly anyone will be actually able to hear themselves over the noise sometimes. And also, I've got a water sports centre down the road from this place that's got water sports centre. Well, the water sports centre has got competitions on and everything. And this place is a quiet area. We've got a canal. It will disturb everything, probably everything. We've got 2 stadiums down the road, across the river. We don't need it.
We don't want Rushcliffe with a stadium because it creates more traffic, and it will be harder for children and grown-ups to get to work and school and on time. And it will be a more peaceful place if we didn't have all the cars coming up and down the road every day.
And you said it was going to be in 2 decades, and we'll be 30, and that means that we'll have jobs and living as grown-ups, and it'll be hard for us to just...
And it will be very peaceful, and we don't want all the people coming up and down, and it will be very busy in West Bridgeford, and I think there's enough people in West Bridgeford now at the moment. So.
Thank you.
No, I don't want the World Cup in Rushcliffe because the traffic will be chaos, and but come on England!
I don't want it in Rushcliffe because it will cause delays, traffic, and be annoying for the people in Gamston or whatever it is. There's another good place. There's other good places in Nottingham where you can put it, and I don't think this is the correct place.
Hiya! I want the World Cup in Rushcliffe so we can watch England win the World Cup final. Well, not the final, but the qualifiers.